This week, the council voted on the second reading of the Local Budget Act, which happens to be my last time voting on the budget, which was bittersweet, of course, but I am really proud of some of the great work that we did in this budget. We were handed a budget that was balanced on the backs of our most vulnerable residents. And my goal was to make sure that we evened that out a little bit, that we made sure to restore the holes in the social safety net, some of which I did in my committee by funding millions of dollars worth of nutrition programs and human services programs, some of which we did together at the committee of the whole with funding identified by Chairman Mendelson in our budget office. At the end of the day, the one big thing we didn't do that I still want to work on together with my colleagues before the end of the year is the wealth proceeds tax, because I believe that we really do need to have a more equitable tax system here in the District of Columbia. My proposal would levy a 3% surtax on the passive income in households making more than $500,000 a year, which really is not the working class. That very small surtax would actually raise more than $200 million, about, I should say, $200 million in the first year and more than $100 million every year after, based on the rough estimate of our CFO's office. That could fill a huge gap in our budget. In fact, for FY27, it would have filled the entire $150 million that the chairman took from the reserves, which is now a touchy subject with the CFO. The thing about it is, for me, it's not about funding particular things in this moment because we've done a lot of that one time again. We've created a cliff that's not good. But for me, it was about making sure we had a sustainable revenue stream for future years. You know, I'm not going to be here next year. We're going to have a new mayor who I strongly support. And I want for the new council and the new mayor to have an easier time working on the priorities they share and not having to start from scratch every year like we did under Mayor Bowser. So I'm still hopeful that we can do that because you can raise taxes any time of year. The reason that we tend to do it in the budget is because the only time the council gets to designate where those funds go is when we have the budget with us. But I trust our new mayor. And I know that if we give her a strong revenue stream, she will spend it on the people. So I'm still excited about this. I'm going to introduce a permanent bill and we'll get to talk about it in the fall.